Okay, do we have sound this time? Let's find out. Was just opening a gate. We're going around the ewes and lambs. Let's see if we've got sound. Can people hear me? Grim if not. Oh, scheduled. Dude, do we have sound? Because I literally just tried. We got sound. Very good. I'm just going to shut this gate. Hold on. So what I think's happened, what I suspect has happened, is when I went to go live the first time, I clicked on the, I had to turn my Bluetooth off because the Bluetooth connects to the car, and that's what makes the volume, the sound sound like shit. So I'm like, oh, fuck, I already clicked go live, and I'm like, it counts down, it goes like 3, 2, 1, and I'm like, oh, fuck, better fix that shit, and then it went live, and then clearly it's like, nah, no sound for you, bitch. Bad luck. Love you. It's all good, Olivia. Thank you for joining. Thank you. What's up, Rooney? Welcome. Richard, thank you. Appreciate that. We're just going around the ewes and lambs. Hang on, let me flip the camera. Here they are. Hang on, I'll put the window down so you can actually see. Very good. There's some fucking magpies. They're starting to nest now, so they're beginning to swoop. So, that's fun. There's certain trees you stay away from every year. You give them a wide berth because you see them. I haven't looked outside yet. Fair. You see them sitting in the tree, and you see the sheep not go near that tree because they swoop the sheep as well. It's a brutal time of year, guys. Everyone like the video. I think it's down here. I don't know. Depends what. I don't know. Like the video. Thanks. We've got 19 likes at the moment. How many can we get? Love your videos. You explain stuff well and find it. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. What else do you want to see on what videos? I need some shorts ideas because you guys really liked. Leela, thank you so much for the 21 months. Is there a specific reason why you picked 21? 24 is 2 years. Why 21? You can have 3, 9, 18. No, you can't. Because I normally say, oh, you can have a baby in that time, but you cannot. 21. You can have, what, four and a bit lambs? Anyway, thank you. Thank you for becoming a member for 21 months, even though you are already a member, but I appreciate that. Just wait, I'll get there. What was I saying? NB Andy, thank you so much for 8 months. Nearly spawn length time. Thank you for committing to nearly spawn length time. I appreciate that. Pink Power, what's up? Welcome. My friend, my name is Artsy. Wait, hi friend, my name is Artsy Wheezy. Okay, cool. Your dog has a YouTube channel. Dude, my dog also has a YouTube channel. I don't know, is that self-promotion? Please don't self-promote. What else was I saying? Looking forward to some lamb soon. Absolutely. There's a bit about the lamb in this week's video. I mentioned that you can put your email address in on my website and you'll get notified when it comes out. Members and Patreons don't have to sign up because I'll put a post up on Patreon with the link and you guys could go buy it early. Probably the Tuesday before the video comes out, but so the day before. Is that what that works out to? I don't know. Any rain down there? A little bit, not too much. We need more. It's pretty dry still. As you'll see in today's video, at the moment the title is water wet? That's the, g'day, what's up, Michaela, welcome. So that's today's video. For those of you who watch the long form content, it's going to come out today. Give it a watch. For those of you who don't, why not? Tell me what I could do to get you to watch the long form stuff instead of just the shorts. Raining here in Adelaide. Fuck, hopefully it comes over to Victoria. Hello from Tasmania. Is it raining down in Tasmania? Tell me now. Brown Eye Star, did you commit to 30 months? Oh yeah, you said it, I am. Yes, I was gonna say that just popped up there. That's weird. Make sure you like, yes guys, click the top right to make sure you like the video so the video gets boosted. Hello, need convincing to watch long form. It's my preference anyway. Oh, I prefer the long form, but a big problem I've got is converting people from the short form stuff to the long form stuff. And I'm like, well, do I respond to comments on the short form video saying, go watch the fucking long form, people? Go watch it. It's great shit. Bim's like, dude, you've turned into a gremlin. You're speaking my language. I'm like, do I do that? I don't know what else to do. I need people to watch the long shit because the long shit's how I get paid. And the short stuff is like easy to mass produce, which I think is why obviously I don't think you get paid as much. Anyway, I think the long form and short form are really two different audiences. I have found that, however, a lot of people found me through the shorts who then watched to the longs. So like I need to work out why. I think people in general have brain rot. It isn't the content problem, it's the quality. The quality of the long form videos is fantastic. Thank you. But like people need to click. Like watch the long shit. Michael Russell with the $10. Cheers for that. Cheers for that. Thank you for the morning laughs. Thank you, Russell, for the $10. Richard with the £2. Fucking hell. We're making bank, Bimmy. I'm going to go buy myself something nice. Long form is so much better. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't even really scroll. Why are you licking my neck? Are you trying to become a vampire? What are you doing? Actually, on that topic, I'll finish the first thing and then remind me to tell you about Bim being a vampire. What was I saying? The long form's better. I agree, the long form is better content. I don't even scroll shorts myself. Like I find it pretty, like when I scroll reels. I think everyone scrolls something. I scroll reels and I find myself, I'll scroll and then I couldn't tell you most of what I've fucking watched. Like I've watched 30 videos. I could probably tell you what 2 of them were. Like that's crazy that. Anyway, as I was saying about Bim being a vampire, members on YouTube, the emojis, there's going to be special emojis coming out for the month of October. And I've given away what Bim is in her emoji because of the actions you take. Fucking look at this bitch. Yeah, I'm shaming you. Shame. Right, I'm gonna get up this gate. Lol, her face. Dude, she is a shamed little gremlin. Let me get the gate. Okay, we're back. The gate fell over. Yes, use the dogs as bait more. Yes, guys, bait. The car is yours. Bernard, thank you so much for the... Whoop, hang on, we ran it, hit the gate. We're going over the gate. We're good. Bernard, thank you so much for the $1. Cheers for that. Appreciate that. We're just going to get this. Okay. I saw someone ask a question. What long form videos do best? One where you get closer to the sheep. It really depends because my videos are a real fuckery of random shit. So yeah, they kind of all merge together. My best performing video is obviously the one where I went to see Sandy in Canada, for obvious reasons. My best performing video that's not that video is when I went and bought the skanks. Timu, thank you so much. Is that how I say your name? I hope so. I think that's 2 E's. I can't see. We're bouncing around. Thank you so much for committing to 13 months. I've been over a year in the paddock, in the back paddock. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Your long form videos are basically like vlogs. They are. They're like, when I first started, I branded them as Australian sheep farm vlogs. And every now and then I'll chuck the title in there just so like people who are just looking through YouTube like see, oh yeah, like for example, is water wet? Australian sheep farm vlog. And then they're like, oh, that's what this why does this just say is water wet? But I've been experimenting with, well, is it better to put that in there? Is it not? What do you guys think? Should I put like Australian sheep farm blog in the title, like to a new viewer who has never seen me? Do you think it's better to tell them this is what the video is versus a random fucking title with no context? Like, what's going to get you to click more, the random title, or this is what this video is plus the random title? Yes, probably. Yes, you can ask Sandy to tag her in a few long form videos. They should get recommended with hers to her audience. I pop up one of my biggest, like, out of like my channel, you know how, like, hang on, let me get this gate. That was a good opportunity for me to collect my words. Rosalie, thank you so much for joining the back paddock. You've got now a little scrot emoji next to your name. Not scrot as in scrotum, scrot as in the sheep. Speaking of, we're going to the Taddy Kill sale this year. So everyone who goes, what ram? Are you going to put scrot back over the ewe lambs? No. We're getting another ram. We're going to Taddy Kill. It's expensive. So you guys can shush. I don't need to think about how much I'm going to fucking spend on a sheep. What was I saying? Slug, what was I saying? Fuck. What was I saying? I can't wind this back to see what I was saying. Oh, Sandy, yes. When you can look through your analytics and see what videos are recommending your videos most, and it's always Sandy's videos where my video pops up and people click through to then watch mine. I assume because Sandy posts sometimes the same day as me, and I think people watch her video, and then when they're finished that video, they come and watch my video, and then they probably go and watch Cammie's video, and then they probably go and watch Carol's video, and they just work their way through all the sheep farmers. Okay, good. That you're drafting off her videos. Oh, you got to. You've got to. Sandy's got massive audience. She fucking deserves it. Like, the work that she's put in. Like, you guys don't see how much work fucking Sandy does. Like, Sandy's fucking busy, and the YouTube stuff just makes her busier. Just a reminder, having kids is the best way to get an auto gate opener. I also love your long form videos. By the way, how's Liam? Thank you so much for the $5. I need to train the dogs to do it. That'd be awesome. Liam's fine. Liam is, I think, fixing the truck trailer this morning. I think he's over there, that way, over there, you know, just in that general direction. You can't see him from here, but he's over there. Fixing stuff, pretty much. She does. I love her, absolutely. Love your videos. What are your thoughts on these dog shit wool prices? That's why I got shitters. I think wool has been, I've spoken about this before on the live, so apologies to those of you who have heard my spiel on wool, but wool, I think, because it's so much cheaper to make plastic clothes, people are going to choose plastic clothes because we live in a society that values over consumerism. So like you have one jumper in 7 different colours versus one high quality jumper. Yeah. Is Liam really a man of few words, or is he a talker when the camera is off? Liam doesn't, he has his moments where he talks, but Liam's a quiet guy. I'm also very quiet. Like, Nikki, thank you so much for joining the back paddock. Now you've got a little scrote next to your name. I find that hilarious. Fucking having a scrote. No, Liam's I'm also very quiet. Like, if you see me in person, I'm very quiet. I'm a quiet person. Sadly, can't have real wool in my house because my mum is allergic to lanolin. Well, there you go. Can she have alpaca wool? Because alpaca wool doesn't have lanolin in it. Does goat wool, people who have cashmere goats, does cashmere goats have lanolin? Because I know alpaca doesn't. I'm 99% sure alpaca doesn't. Hands up who's wearing any wool. I don't think I'm wearing wool at the moment. I know I'm part of the problem. Most of my cotton's clothes. I know I wear RB shirts and Ringers shirts, and I'm pretty sure they're all Australian cotton, which they should be because, like, farmers wear them. You may as well support the farmers. I love lanolin. I buy it for everyone. I know there's like a lip gloss thing you can get for, like, that's made of lanolin, and it's apparently really, really good. I have tried it. I have found it quite good. It does smell lanolin-esque a little bit. So I don't know, if you don't like the smell, probably don't get that. I just got lanolin moisturizer. It's magical. Oh, dude, if you guys want a nice hand to hold the hand of a shearer. They have the softest hands because all they do all day is just hold lanolin-y wool all day. Wool socks are underrated. Oh, I agree. Wool socks. Actually, you know what? I've got wool socks on. I have merino. Oh, what have I done? I flipped it. I have merino socks on. So I do have wool on, but they are from fucking merinos. So, you know, you gotta trade a bit of good for a bit of bad, you know. I have wool, but it's still summer here. Higher Celsius Fahrenheit temps. Oh, brutal. What was I saying? The merinos. No, what the fuck was I saying? I can't remember. Fucking hell. Fucking merinos. Absolutely. Fucking merinos. Thankfully, we've only got 2 merinos left on the farm. It's very good. One of them is my pet. Spinning greasy wool is wonderful for my hands. Do you spin in grease, do you? I've heard of, like, that being a thing where people spin in the grease. And I'm like, oh. Does that, like, you'd have to get really low vegetable matter wool because otherwise you'd be picking up prickles and you'd be picking up all sorts of shit. Currently learning to crochet. Dude, that's awesome. what did I do? It's like, I learnt to crochet and then I made a heap of stuffed animals. What I found, hang on, let me open the gate. What I have found with learning to do crafts and stuff is I don't know if other crafters put in the comments if you agree, is when I'm learning to do it, do something that you want to actually do. So like, you know, I wanted to make like stuffed toy things. I don't know fucking why, I just did. And then, like, instead of learning to make granny squares, learn to make those stuffed toys, because then you're going to like it more and you're going to want to persist when it doesn't work. Like the first thing I fucking made was this ugly fucking dinosaur. I've still got it somewhere. It doesn't look like a dinosaur, but it's a dinosaur to me. And you know, I'm much better now. I can make a fucking cow now. But like if you learn crocheting, doing something you want to actually make, you will like 1,000 times want to continue doing it versus making a fucking granny square. I don't know if you guys want to like put your opinions in the comments on that, but that's my thoughts on that. What is Megilla? Crochet sheep and sell them in your merch. By the time I have looked at it. Are you going to the Melbourne show? No, because I'll tell you what. Okay, so not going to Melbourne show this year. I was invited, but I'm not because we're going up to Taddy the weekend that I was going to go up. We have to go up because their sale is on the Wednesday, so we've got to go up Tuesday. We drive up Tuesday, buy the ram on Wednesday, pick the ram up and drive home on the Thursday. Is that a hand in the back of the vehicle? Oh, do I have a thing? Fuck, if I had thing, those of you who've watched Wednesday and know the Addams Family, dude, if I had a thing, my life would be so much easier. Like, I could have him scuttle around. Like, could you imagine, like, thing going, wah, after all the sheep? Oh, banger. Alright, what was I saying? Oh, Rosalie put a Cooper in the comments. Oh, that one's another one with the fucking thing around it. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's annoying. Why do you need a second ram? Is scrot okay? So I need a second ram because I'm in the process. I need to buy more ewes, which will take my number up to, depending how many I get, I'm planning to have almost 100 by next year, which scrot can't cover them all. Also, I'm not gonna put him over his lambs from this year. So I need to get a second ram to go over his lambs, and then half of the ewes I buy. Scrot's going to go back to his ladies from this year. Yeah. I believe that some sheep are being chased by a thing. Oh, dude, that would be... They would drop dead if a fucking hand was like scurrying along the ground after them. No more opening gates. I've got to open the gates. I can't get through them if I don't open the gates. Oh, lamb, it's just been born. Oh, see if we can stop. I don't know how dedicated of a mother she is. Looks like he's just gotten up by the looks of it. Alright, I'm pissing off. Up we go. Up the hill. Dude, so someone said sheep aren't the brightest. Dude, if a hand was chasing after me, I'd probably pass out and die. Like, just a hand, scary shit. Be honest, how many of your sheep have been abducted by aliens? 100%. They're actually aliens all in sheep suits. Like, if you look at them real close, like here. Are you an alien? See, that no response. That no response is them going, fuck. They know. She's still looking at me. She's looking into my soul, trying to steal my thoughts like an alien. I knew it. See, I know. It's crazy shit. We're getting off a fucking weird topic. Is your lambing done for this cycle? My ewes, there are 3 left to lamb. Lady Scroat, another Taddy Kill ewe, and a Primeline. One of the Primelines didn't get pregnant, which is fine. They were lambs last year, so I didn't expect all of them to get pregnant. I didn't expect all 7, I didn't expect, how many, I had 7, one died, and then I think I got 6 left now. So, is that right? 6? Yes, I got 6. Get out of my ear. Okay, I won't address you. 6 left. 5 out of them have lambed, so I'm not. That's pretty good odds. That's pretty good odds. I'm pleased with that. The skanks. Now that the other 2, Lady Scrope was the last one that hadn't bagged up. Now that she's bagged up, every one of the Tatty Kill skanks was pregnant. Was pregnant for the ones that have got lambs on the ground, got pregnant for the 2 that are left. But Scrote likes the primes. He does. Scrote, like, he literally, we went through a stage where we had 4 prime lines. 4 out of the 5 prime lines lambed within 2 weeks of each other. Scrote got a taste of that prime line and he was like, oh, absolutely. And then he went for the other 4. Headless Horseman. Is that a prime line? The Headless Horseman's a merino because it's got nothing between the ears. Bim's face, dude. Bim is running around all over the place. Bim's in heat at the moment. I think she's on the tail end of it. So Bim's like she's very sensitive at the moment. Are those sheep a new kind you're getting? No, they're going to be more, hopefully, Tatty Keel Australian whites. They'll be the same. Scrote likes the prime flaps. Yeah. Scrote wants some woolly tail, not hairy tail. Oh, he was working hard. It was really weird. Like, he did a heap at the start, and then he kind of went on vacation, and then he did a heap at the end, and that was it. Like, I think the end of July through to August, until like the end of August, it was like nothing. Like, absolutely nothing at all. Yeah, that was pretty much, yeah. Like, I reckon 2 ewes lambed in there. It was weird. Talk to us about your personal sheep. My pets, they're doing well, the pets. Is this interesting content? I feel like I'm just yapping. I suppose that's what a live is. The pets are doing well. They're hopefully, I need to message the shearer again. They're hopefully going to be shorn in October. I've got the rest of their fleeces being turned into wool pellets now. So hopefully I get them back for the calendars. The calendars are coming again this year. I think I'm going to do like, I don't know, 50 or something. I think that's plenty. I think everyone who wants a calendar will be able to get one if I do 50. Yeah, but calendars are happening again this year. Oh no, you're just playing with the fence. I thought there was a lamb stuck in the fence, but no, he's just playing with it. He's learning how to get through it like a good little prime line. I missed a calendar last year. I should be I'll do 50 this year. I think that'll be plenty of calendars, and I'll do the wool pellets with the calendars. I've got a couple of mugs and stuff left, so I'll put them up as well. And then obviously the main event this year, which is the meat. And everyone who wants meat will be able to get meat. All right? Not meat. Like food meat. I was getting a gate. What was that? I can't get meat. They don't deliver here. Dude, where the you must live in the middle of fucking nowhere, because, like, The courier company is called Be Cool. So if you want to look up if they send to you, that's what it is. Sell the digital calendars, downloadable everywhere. The issue is my accountants are looking into it. Shipping meat to the European Union, only Australia. Definitely only Australia for the meat. The accountant is looking into how it will work if I sell the digital, like sell the calendars. So that's that bit. The issue is taxes. It's always taxes. It is the taxes. But I like, the problem is if you like ship into a country, there's like, depending on where it's going, there's like a threshold you need to like you hit before it then before it like ticks over. So like, and then you have to start paying tax in that country, and then you've got to pay, you know, the accountant's $1,500 to pay $20 in tax. So that's the problem. But I'm looking at doing the digital calendars. The accountant's working on it. That's what I've got to say, is they're having a look to see if that's a way that I could do it so you guys can get it. And yeah, Thomas Bradley, thank you so much for the $2. Cheers for that. How bad do the dogs gas you out in a day? Depends what they've eaten. If they've eaten some nasty shit, Typo's gut is grim. I've found out Liam is the accountant. No, my sister's the accountant, actually. She's an actual accountant. Bim seems to diarrhea, not fart. Like, you don't get any warning with Bim. It's just sitting here, and then all of a sudden you hear, and then you're like, oh my fucking god, you dirty little bitch. There she is there. So yeah, that's fun. A lamb is glasses. Where the fuck? Lamb in glasses is the accountant. It's an actual accountant, I promise you. It's an actual accountant. Sound like Sandy and her sister handling the farm books. It's not, she's an actual, like, I don't know if Sandy's sister's an actual accountant, but my sister is actually an accountant. Like, she works in an accounting firm. She's an accountant. Poo shaming. Dude, if you had to, like, if you were driving along and all of a sudden you hear that and then you smell literal shit, you too would poop shame that bitch. Oh, now they're looking out the window together. How beautiful. Slug's had enough of her shit. The Pumani, thank you so much for the 20. What the fuck is SEK? From a Viking to a wild thing. What is SEK? I am an uncultured swine. Well, guys, what is SEK? What currency is that? Sandy's sister is an accountant. Oh, there you go. Geez, that would be, geez, how convenient. It seems to be the Swedish crowns. I didn't know not Switzerland. Fuck, I do that every time. Sweden has different, I know Switzerland's got the Swiss francs, but I didn't know that Sweden also had a different currency. Well, there you go. Swedish krona, that's what it is. Well, there you go. Sorry, I'm an uncultured swine. Talking a swine, do you get wild pigs where we are? No, there's not. Apparently there's a couple around, but in Victoria, like west, you know, where I am, wild pigs, you don't really see them. Apparently they're around. I've never seen a wild pig. I've seen one deer. But yeah, you don't see pigs. Same with dogs. We don't see dogs where we are. I know over in eastern Victoria, over in the mountains, they get pigs, they get dogs, they get, fuck, what else? They get deer. Oh, there's lots of deer over there. They get, I don't know. I was going to say this ewes laying on her side. I thought she was going to turtle, but she got up. It's all good. No pigs, but oh, we get rabbits. We get fucking rabbits. We get rabbits and we get foxes. That's the pest animal we get here. I know up north they've got goats, they've got pigs, they've got fucking camels. I don't know, whatever the else there is. Are you guys still under severe weather warnings there? Has it been terrible? No, where it's just clouds. That's about it. Oh, pigs, man. Oh, shit. I've got to get this gate. Hang on. Okay, back in. All right, 2 years back, some idiot got busted releasing feral pigs around Mount Gambier Way. It's always the fucking dickheads that want to go and shoot them, and they're like, oh, if I let these pigs out, I'm going to be able to go shoot them. God. Just build a really good fence and buy bush block if you really, really want to do that. Is the fencing still up that was put up years ago to control all the wild rabbits there in Australia? I'm pretty sure the rabbit fence is worse than our fence. I'm 99% sure. People up north, do you guys have rabbits? Or is it rabbits a Victoria problem? Is that our trade-off for not having pigs and stuff? Bush block. I don't mind some bush, but why would I block it? The rabbit-proof fence, really good movie. I don't know, I assume there'd be people maybe in this live, or there's definitely, I know there's people that watch the channel that are out on stations in the middle of fucking nowhere. And they're very they're like middle of fucking nowhere. When you think of Australian farming, red dirt, nothing to be seen, shrubs, that sort of shit. I know there's people that are on farms like that watch this. I'm hoping you're in the comments and you can answer the question about the fucking rabbits. Richard, thank you so much for the 2 backs. Do you know what stinks? Fuck it, Bim. What stinks? Tell me. We have rabbits in Queensland and Brisbane. Are they is there like a couple, or are they like intense, like down here, like lots of rabbits? Rabbits and hares in central Queensland. Rabbits are here in northwest New South Wales, but pigs and kangaroos are more of a problem. Kangaroos are a huge problem here. Like fuck, they are everywhere at the moment. I know that people are like, well, this is their habitat. You're taking away their habitat, but like, those kangaroos haven't been there for the last, 10 years. they've bred, so many kangaroos have bred up in the last year or so, and they're everywhere. Oh, I'll show you our barley crop. Everyone have a look at our barley crop. Look how sexy it is. It's actually, you know what? Hang on. Have a look at this. Bim, stay in the car. Have a look at this. Look at this. Look, it's like up to my shin now. This is our barley crop. There's a nice bigger patch here. This is going to be bare one day if it makes grade, which at the moment it might, because this is actually doing all right. There's not many weeds in it. There's no signs of like a rust on it. Oh, there's a little bit of damage there, but it's doing well. It's a good crop. That's not even, I hate to brag. I like to be humble, but that's not even our best crop. this year. We have a really, really nice wheat crop and a really nice oat crop as well. If you can't smoke it, drink it. It's a beautiful crop, this crop. Brag. I know, but Liam's worked hard on his crops this year and it is paying off because they look beautiful. Dad's also, this year Dad's decided that we're going to, in summer, we're going to merge all the sheep. I'm off. Great live. Thank you, Rosalie, for being here. Appreciate it. Dad's going to merge all the sheep into a mega mob. We're going to have a mega mob and they're going to graze over the stubbles. Then we're going to plant corn for summer, and then we're going to put it back, like we're going to just smash it back into the ground. And then, like, after it's grown a little bit, to put some, you know, nitrogen fixing into the ground, stop the soil eroding. So we're going to be really fucking busy this summer. I was literally thinking, I'm like, oh, maybe for December, maybe for that sweet, sweet ad revenue, I could do 2 videos a week, but it's not looking like I'm going to be able to, because we are going to be planting, harvesting, hopefully we're going to be done baling, but like carting all at the same fucking time. It's going to be fucking hectic, I tell you. Tara's brew. Dude, that sounds criminal, that shit. Okay, we're back again. Tara's heat beer incoming. Dude, I've thought about making beer. First of all, I haven't really looked into it because I'm not a drinker. I know, shocker. So I'm like, oh, it doesn't really feel authentic to me, even though I grow the fucking shit. And it would be like, I reckon it would, like, you could do some cool shit with it. But like, because I'm not a drinker, I'm like, oh, I can't even taste test my product, and I'm allergic to barley. Just we'll fucking throw that in there too. I'm actually allergic to barley because I've got celiac. Y'all got the grain storage troubles down there at the big silo complexes. Most of our grain just goes into bunkers. Where we take our grain, I think there's hardly any silos. It's literally, I think I did a members video on it a couple years ago where we took grain to the facility. But basically, just imagine a big paddock and then just tons, like thousands, millions of tons of grain just piled up in like massive, like humps with tarp over it. That's where the grain goes. That's where our grain goes. And then it just sits there until it's loaded in there into a shipping, well, no, I think it's pretty much, it's either loaded onto a truck or into a shipping container, and then it's taken to a port, and then it's taken away, or it's like shipped to, like, I don't know, VB, or, you know, wherever the fuck it's going. Depends what, or like if a farmer buys it, it depends what grade it is for what it's used for. Update on the new scheme. We're still waiting. It's still looking like the first or second week of October is when the scheme will happen. So it's still on time. We're a little bit delayed, but it worked out so then I can go to the Taddy Kill auction. I'm gonna make butcher money in America, then come to Australia and move in with you. Dude, you come to Australia, buy a farm and do it yourself. It's all good. I encourage people to give it a go. I love the way you say harvesting. Say it again. Is that not how you say it? What do you call it in America? You guys call it like combining? We're going combining. That can't be right. What do you guys call it? It's harvesting. You're harvesting your fruits, the fruits of your labor. These lambs look pretty decent. These ones were the ones that were looking shit, but they're looking better now that they've got some grass, which is nice. I want to ask you why you mark the lamps. Why I mark the lambs. I was going to say, what fucking lamp are you talking about? Harvesting with a combine. We harvest with a harvester. We harvest with a harvester, because that's what you use to harvest, a harvester. Why do we mark the lambs? So they don't breed with their mothers, so they have their tag for identification, so they're vaccinated for pulpy kidney specifically, so their tails are like don't collect piss and shit, so they're shorter. That's why. Have you seen Clarkson Farms? I have. That show was great for agriculture. I love it. It's a great show. I think a lot of my schemes, my thoughts have like bounced off of that show, if that makes sense. Like I've seen that show and I've gone, you know what, selling meat is a really fucking good idea, and then I did it. It took a long time. Harvesting, is that how I say it? Harvesting. How the fuck do you fucking say it? Is that not what harvesting? Harvester. We're going harvesting. I'm still saying in the same fucking way. Come on, Gerald. We're going in the harvester. Harvester. I don't know. Is that Midwestern? I don't fucking know. Grim. The Australian accent almost sounds like a Boston accent where we drop the R's. Harvesting. I don't think we have. Oh, it's the R. Okay. Hang on. Let me try that again. Harvester. We're going to go harvest the corn in the harvester. Let's go harvest some soybeans, slug. Is that American? Grim. Your American accent is hilarious. Maybe if I do it long enough, all the Americans that watch all those cropping American YouTubers will love me. The American cropping YouTuber people don't love us. Not a bad attempt at a Midwest accent. Fuck yeah. We're coming for you, Iowinian corn people. I'm going to be a child of the corn. We Bogan don't know how to pronounce the letter O. I'm pretty sure most cities, the further up you go in Australia, the less words, like the less letters there are in the word. I know Adelaide's got a very British accent though. Like it's a very proper accent. Americans have a thing for non-rhetoric accents, and their brain breaks when they hear the Perth accent. Oh dude, some Americans, there's a couple of farm YouTubers up in Queensland, and I have trouble understanding what they're saying, so I don't think Americans would be able to. Why don't the corn crop YouTubers like you? No, it's the people who watch them. They don't. I've noticed there's not much crossover between the American crop watchers and my content. It might be the sheep, but I find that even when I post big machinery, which they fucking love over there, in the thumbnails they still don't click, which is interesting to me. So I'm wondering if it's because I don't have the American. You guys pronounce every fucking letter. It's impossible. You guys use every single letter. Yeah, no. There's. How the fuck do you say an E? Letter. No, that's worse. Like, I feel like I'm moving my mouth too much when I'm talking, when I'm trying to do the American accent. Yes, later, you had it. Now I keep talking in an American accent. Accent? No, I did pronounce the E. That must be right. We announce every freaking letter except for the word herb. Don't you guys say herb? Oh, fucking hell. It's like when you say my name, it's like Tara. My name's Tara. Where in Australia, it's Tara. Like T-A, tar. And you go Tara. You sound southern. Fuck, that's the audience. We've hit it, boys. We've smashed it. That's the cropping audience from what I have seen and heard. Is that Southern American, like you cut America in half, or kind of like this, and you want this half, minus like your, can you get out of my eyeballs, please? Minus like your New England area, because they're not really agricultural, and then down. Can you get out of my eyeball? Get away. Have you tried planting excuse me? Control yourself. Have you tried planting broad beans or legumes as a nitrogen soil fixer? We have. We do a rotational crop system, like most farms in Australia, where we go 1, 2, 3, 4. One of those, 2 of those are cash crops. One is a legume, like we plant fava beans, and then like an oat sort of thing, oat barley, something like that, something to spice it up. We're actually going to, Dad's thinking about, so it doesn't mean we are. He's experimenting with the idea of doing canola again next year. It's like worst case scenario, it flops, we put sheep on it, they absolutely fuck it. Best case scenario, we get to harvest it, because canola is a big cash crop. So in Australia, your cash crops are canola and wheat. Like at least down here, they're your ones where you make most money per tonnage. Whereas in the US, I'm pretty sure yours is like corn and soybeans. Grass is like, not grass, wheat is poverty grass there, so you guys don't really grow wheat there from what I have heard. Yeah. Sandy did canola, it's beautiful. Oh, there's some beautiful, I can't show you where I'm sitting at the moment because it'll give away where I am, but I'm currently looking over some canola fields. They're all in flower at the moment. So when I'm looking out this way, we've got green, like dark green, beautiful crops that are growing, and then we've got bright yellow fields next to it. I'll see if there's any out this way, because I can show you out this way, but it doesn't look like it. Otherwise I'd show you. It looks fantastic. Do you charge for tourists to do farm tours? No, I do not show where I live at all. Yeah, we don't do that. We have ag in New England. It's just has to fit with the short season and long winter. That would be really hard to do. I imagine you guys would have to utilize barns a lot. See, in Australia, we don't do barns. Like, everyone always goes, why are your sheep lambing outside? Because they live outside. That's why. This is where they live. We don't want to take them inside. It can stress them out. I drive past canola fields in rural South Australia. It always makes me happy. They should be starting to flower as well. Like, how it works is like the grain season. The end of this month, start of next month, Queensland should start harvesting. Then mid to end October through to like start of November should be northern New South Wales. Then as you keep going down, you go to southern New South Wales. See, all the harvesters and stuff, like all your contracting companies have already gone up. A lot of them are based in Victoria. They've all gone up to Queensland now. So they're going to be getting their equipment ready to start. And then, you know, it trickles down. Cold Toes, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you. Appreciate that. Shout out to Cold Toes. But yeah, as the season gets to, like, everything starts to die off, the season moves down, and then by December, January, we're harvesting. And then I don't know when Tasmania harvests. I assume probably after us if we're continuing going down. I don't know. Lots of canola around Bordertown way. That's a big canola area. Same with lupins. You guys grow a lot of lupins there. It's a big lupin area. Do you ever experience any cold seasons where you have to barn the no? The only time we would need to put sheep inside is if they've just been shorn and we get a cold snap, and then we get a grazier warning and, you know, really, really bad storm, we'd put them in the shed. Otherwise, you know, we could put bales out in the paddock to kind of give them a windbreak. They might have trees. Like, a lot of our paddocks are like there's trees around them, and then they can like kind of stand with the trees as a windbreak sort of thing. But apart from that, we would not put sheep inside. When you put sheep inside, you end up like with disease problems. So like you can get coccidia, you can especially with lambs, coccidia. Oh, fucking hard. You know, lice passes around easier, you know, that sort of thing. That makes sense about harvesting. Never thought about it. I'm a Canberra girl. Fucking hell, what's going on in Canberra? All right, we're back. What state are you in? I'm in Victoria. I see close quarters means disease spreads quickly. Pretty much. Like, being out in a paddock, the sheep literally, like, they social distance naturally. They're like, they have their little patch of grass and they just keep walking along in their line, and they all keep doing it. And you don't, apart from ewes and lambs, you don't really see them like close sitting very often. Like, they'll sit, but like, you know, they keep a meters or so distance. They're not going to snuggle together. So they don't, disease just kind of blows away in the wind. So you don't have that sort of problem, like that. You and your dog are so pretty, Rip Slug. Poor Slug. What time is it where you are? And what is the season/weather? It is, can you get your nose out of my mouth? Is 8:51, and we have just entered spring, which is a great time of the year. It means everything's growing, and it means we don't have to feed. Oh, we're not feeding anymore. Could you imagine, for the first time in 18 months? Around there. Somewhere between 15 and 18 months. We have not been feeding. Fuck yeah. That's great. Could you imagine? It's yesterday here in Ohio. Dude, what's happening up yesterday? What's happening yesterday? Tara, does that mean you vaccinate less frequently and different things in Sandy? Yes, so we only do 5-in-1 and Gardeer. So Gardeer goes to the ewe lambs, that's for OJD. We don't really see it down here in Victoria, but it's better to be safe than sorry, because OJD can really fuck up a flock real quick. But for 5-in-1, we've got 5-in-1 we do pretty much for pulpy kidney. It also does tetanus. But yeah, they get the 5-in-1. I did it. Is it this week's video? Is it last week's video? Guys, have you seen me vaccinate the skanks yet? I can't remember. It might be in today's video. I'm not sure if it was today's or last week's. But the skanks all got done with 5-in-1 because... Actually, I'll let you watch this week's video to see. It's not good. It's not good. But we vaccinated the skanks with the 5-in-1 with the B12. It's Webster's for those of you who are interested. They get a lamb. The lambs get one at marking, one at weaning. I've done mine now, even though they're not weaned yet, but you'll see why in this week's video. Yeah, okay. Not for the skanks. Vaccinate lambs, yes, not for the skanks. Okay, it's this week. It's today's video. So the video that's coming out this afternoon will show me vaccinating the skanks. That can't be good for the skanks. It's not. We had a situation, a really bad situation with the skanks. So I went and vaccinated them because of the clostridial disease. Clostridial. There we go. That's the word. I'm not saying it again because it's going to fuck it up. Do you get foot rot where you are? It's not been wet enough to get it. Normally, look, It's easy to write the word, but I can't say it. It's a wet place disease, so we don't get it because it's not wet. Do you ever get measles in the sheep? No. Sheep, the biggest thing we see with our sheep is pulpy kidney and pneumonia. That's what we see in our sheep. So if a sheep's died, if you cut them open, either their kidneys are fucked or their lungs have had pneumonia. Like that lamb that was in the video from last week. Whenever I lost my ewe lamb, her kidneys were fucked and lungs had pneumonia. That's what we see in most of our sheep that die. That and acidosis. We see acidosis a fair bit when we're putting sheep onto grain and they gorge, like your big ones. What is pulpy kidney? It's a surge of protein which causes bacteria to overgrow, and then it basically turns their kidneys into jelly, and then they die. Like they get really, it's like they're fine one night. Trust me, they're fine one night, and then they're dead the next morning. That's pulpy kidney. Yeah. Lost the ewe lamb was last week. Okay, that was last week. It's hard for me to remember what the fuck, like, the timeline of this shit, because, like, I live it. But, yeah, lost the ewe lamb last week. This week's video is coming out. Not great result in that, but you guys will see. You'll see. We'll stop talking about it. You guys need to be in for a fucking devastation. Looking forward to tonight's video. Heading out to my farm to check irrigation. See you tonight for the great adventure. Have fun, Doug. Hope the irrigation is working. Lucky for you to have irrigation, I tell you. If I could afford to buy some land up near the Murray where I could irrigate, that would be banger. You'd ship your lambs up there. Like, as soon as you wean, like, up you go, dudes. Up you go. And then it'd be so much easier. Sheep are hearty yet do sometimes drop dead while looking fine. Oh, absolutely. It's worse when like a good looking ewe drops dead. That's worse. I never know what day it is, but at least I know what sheep-based content I have consumed. That's fair, honestly. Sheep do seem very good at finding many ways to die as possible. Oh, they do. Sheep have serious problems doing stuff and just going, oh, I'm going to drop dead right now. Have fun. What's the secret project? The scheme. There's a hint in today's video if you don't already know what it is. They act like they pay their own vet bills. They do, very much. Do you make any money off YouTube? I do. YouTube is, I'm very lucky that YouTube pays, from AdSense, it's enough where if I couldn't work, like if Dad couldn't afford to pay me anymore, that I would still survive. If that makes sense. I don't know if you're allowed to say how much you make on, like, YouTube with YouTube's policies, but it's enough that, because you guys watch and you guys are members and that sort of stuff, that I would be able to still work on the farm if we have another bad year, because, like, it's rough. But yeah, I've been given fun fact, I don't think I've said this yet, but I've been given 140 sheep to sell on the farm this year, in the boxes. So if you guys would like meat, after I've sold all my Australian whites, hopefully, I'm going to have another 140 prime lines that you guys would be able to eat, in the boxes. I'd rather sell them to you than have them go to market, but like if the market continues how it is, it's probably going to make more financial sense to send them to market. But like, I'm going to sell them. Should I just tell you? I'll tell you, just give me a sec. So the lamb at the moment is going to be, for a whole lamb is going to be $500. Australian, obviously, for Australians. For Australians, buy an Australian. It's going to be $500 for a whole lamb. That's shipped to you Your microphone's rattling. I know we're all over the place. It's $500 shipped to you. Butchered, like it's cut up. It's vacuum packed. It's ready to go in your freezer. So you get direct access to the meat after a butchering. Yeah, so you guys, it's going to be, I'm going to take it to the abattoir. The butcher's going to kill it, put it in a box. Well, it's going to hang for 7 days, so you've got less water in a pan. And then you guys it's going to be butchered, put in a box, and then sent to you. So we're going to, it's going to be $500 for a whole one. I haven't decided if I want to just do $250 for a half one or have it cost a little bit more, because then the butcher's got to do a lot more work to like break it up. And then for the quarter, vacuum sealed and prepped is excellent. Yes, absolutely. So it's going to be portioned out to, I think, to like 2 people, I think. So then you guys can have it, like if you've got a family of 4, you can pull 2 lots out. But that's what I'm going to be, doing with the lamb. So like it's going to be $500 compared to if you bought the same, like if you reconstructed the same lamb in Woolworths, it'd be about $8. So you guys have a $300 discount for buying in bulk, pretty much. Yeah, you're selling me on the idea of buying one of your lambs. If you're in Australia, you can. But yeah, I haven't actually said that in a video yet, so you heard it here first. I've never heard the dogs bark. Have you trained them to be quiet? Because they're in the car with me all day, every day. This is their life, so it's not, they're just kind of existing. That's fair pricing, thank you. I wanted to make it fair so you guys can get, eyeballs must lick. So you guys can have a fair, price for your lamb where I still make money. So the lambs will kill out, like you guys are going to pay dressed weight. So dressed weight, they should go to about 25 to 29 kilo. And then the butcher breaks the carcass down and you get your mince, all your cuts. And then it goes down to like, I don't know, 20 kilo because you lose all your bones and that sort of stuff. Maybe a bit under 20, 18, that sort of thing. But I don't know if that's, yeah. Just before I got out of the car, I saw one of you say that you live in Ireland. I saw you guys were in Ireland, and you guys said you'd like to buy it. Approach some of your farmers in your area. They might be able to like help you out, like buy local to your country. I know Carol, if you guys look up YouTube, ask him, he might be able to help you out. I don't know. Do you guys eat other stuff other than lamb meat? Do you guys eat other stuff other than lamb meat, like offal? I don't eat offal. The abattoirs won't give you back the offal, because otherwise I would I wanted to dehydrate the livers and stuff for the dogs because they like it. Like, how when you go to the vet you get like lamb liver as a treat. But yeah, we can't get it back because I wanted the skins back because I was like, oh, I could see if I could make a nice rug, but no, they wouldn't give me them back either. He needs the wind guards on them. I think you guys are having your own conversation. Liver is fart fuel for dogs. You give it in portion. You don't just give them a whole liver to eat. Offal is awful. JK never had it. Dude, I've never had it either. But yeah, the dogs like it. It's, something you can dehydrate for the dogs. They eat it, Pig's ears, trotters, nose at my vet. They do have, there's fucking smiley faces popping up here. What the fuck? That's weird as. Yeah, you can get pig's ears and all that sort of stuff. A sheep, you can get lamb's ears. I think that's the only thing I've ever seen from lambs is just their ears, maybe horns. But our sheep, obviously, we've got pole sheep, so no horns. Sorry, mean hearts. There's hearts there now. That's fucking wild. You guys can, like, click a button down here and make things happen. Oh, fuck yeah, guys, click the button. Sorry, offal sounds awful. Dude, I don't blame you. It's pretty grim, but, like, if you're killing the animal, you may as well use as much of it as you can. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. As a kid, the thing I always wanted from the butcher shop was a sheep skin. As an adult, I know my dog cannot be trusted. I had one, and I made from one of my lambs from last year that died. She became dog meat. She died of acidosis. But fucking, I left the skin. I had it beautiful. I finished it. It looked fantastic. I laid it out on the floor, and the dogs fucking ripped it up. Oh, I was so upset. I was so upset about that. But yeah, you can't trust the dogs. Make sure the folks hit the thumbs up. Only 250 people have. Brutal, guys. Hit the thumbs up. Hit whatever the fuck this shit is down here. Yeah. You shouldn't be on your phone whilst you're driving. You can get in a car accident, you know. At 10k an hour on a private paddock? I don't think so. There's nothing to hit. Double tap to thumbs up. There you go. You can double tap to thumbs up. I'm seeing 301. I've got 327 now. Banger. Waiting on the accident, dude. I don't fucking think so. If she was on the road, dude, I wouldn't be on here if I was on the road. I can tell you that now. Anyway. Where's the thumbs button? I don't know. I've got a very different screen to what you've got. Was she going to hit a sheep? I'm in a crop paddock for starters, so I can't hit a sheep. Are you on the freeway? I mean, I'm free to go any way I wish. Okie dokie. We're back. We're almost done, guys. Don't worry. This shit's almost over. Just joshing. Thank you so much for the $2. Thanks, Tara. That's it. Just thanks. Well, thank you. That just it. That's it. Thank you. No, hang on. Thank you. That's it. Just thanks. Thank you. I tried to do like a wordplay thing here, and I was like, apparently not. I'm going to, what? I am confused. Broadacre. Like, I read that, I'm like, hang on, what is that? I'm like, hang on, what's English? I had a hard time. Are you checking the crop packs? I'm checking the sheep, but some of the sheep you've got to go around the crops to get to the gates. So, yeah. Yeah. Can you shout out Gary? What's up, Gary? The Reich rattling's going crazy. I can't do much about it because I need to kind of sit it here so I can, like, concentrate on driving, kind of. I don't have to think about it. Missouri. What's up in Missouri? What's happening there? I don't know what's Missouri. Is the Mississippi go through Missouri? I've skied on the Mississippi. I've skied there. Doesn't matter what it's fucking called. Joe, thank you so much for the $5. My cat like lamb livers. Have a small hobby farm nearby where you can buy them from. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad that there's a accessible thing. What's up, TJ? Welcome. I'm glad there's an accessible thing there for you. See, that's the sort of shit, like all these, what I've seen a lot in America popping up, I don't know if it's probably just my feed, because I'm like looking at them going, oh, that looks so cool, is farm stands. Like, everyone's got a fucking farm stand now, and they've got the most random stuff. Like, they've got fucking muffins in a farm stand, and fucking, I don't know, flowers, obviously eggs. A lot of people do eggs here, you know, that sort of thing. But I imagine Australia's laws are heaps more strict, so you wouldn't be able to do it. Abby, thank you so much for the $5. Welcome, Abby. Hello. But the farm stands, I don't know if you guys have seen many of them, but I don't know, I feel like in Australia, because I'm like, oh, I love baking, I would love to do a farm stand. I could have like bread, because I make my own bread, and you know, fucking muffins and cookies and shit. But in Australia, you've got to have it, like, you got a kitchen's got to be licensed and all that sort of shit. It's not worth it. It's killed that dream. I could, like, but you know, I like watching the American ones where they're like, oh, we're gonna go restock the farm stand, and they've got their fucking eggs and their cookies and whatever the fuck else they put in there. Someone does books, like crazy shit. Anyway, I got on a tangent there. What's your opinion on dairy cows, or just having some beef cows? We had, I fucking think it was like 7 before the drought started to get real bad last year, and then we had to sell them because otherwise, like, it's not worth paying to feed 7 cows. So we sold the cows. We've got beef cows to eat the sheep's food, like the waste that the sheep don't eat. So, you know, like your bales that are a bit too old, cows will eat it, sheep won't touch it. Sheep are a bit picky that way, but cows aren't. So, you know, Dad's thinking about getting more. We just need to wait and see what the season does. Dairy cows, absolutely not. Liam's from a dairy farm. I've had experience with dairy cows. I don't like dairy cows. I don't even like cows. I fucking hate cows. Cows are hard to handle. Sheep are easy. Most places that are showing baked goods at the farm stands either have a commercial kitchen on their farm or are lying about where they bake the goods. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, because I was looking and I'm like, you guys can just bake shit in your house and then just go about your lives? That's crazy. What about your Yellowstone dreams? Oh, my Yellowstone dreams, going out on a fucking horse and chasing some, yeah, but like, can we do with not the cows? We don't like the cows. Like, fucking, what makes cows hard to handle? Only seen them on the road. Cows, like sheep, you can kind of move as a group, whereas cows, they're more like individual, like they'll fuck off by themselves, whereas you only have really annoying sheep that do that. Cows are also a lot bigger, and you can't just deal with it in the paddock a lot of the time, whereas sheep, you know, I need to catch this sheep to help it give birth, whereas for a cow, you've got to take it to a crush most of the time, which makes it a lot harder. Yes and no, sheep are easier to handle, but beef cattle require a lot less herd handling. Dairy cows are different though. I agree, dairy cows, obviously you got them in the stand every fucking twice a day, every day, so it's much easier. But beef cows, I agree, you don't have to handle them as much, but when you gotta handle them, you gotta put them in the crush. It's a lot slower. See, like, I can drench the amount of, like, you know, a whole race of sheep in the time it takes to drench 2 cows, if that makes sense. Also, if you lose a cow, it's a lot more expensive most of the time than it is losing a sheep, if that makes sense. Dustin with the $20. Fucking hell, mate. Thank you. Never seen you on live before. Very tough and important job you do. Keep up the great work, boss. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, welcome to the live where we drive around and check the sheep. I'm hoping to do, because I'm going to be harvesting this year, I think. So I'm hoping to do some lives while I harvest, which I think might be more boring than this because it'll be going up and down and up and down. More pineapple on that pizza. Oh, fucking absolutely. Last week, for those of you who don't know the pineapple thing, last Bim swiped the car. Bim's asleep. Leave her be. She's sad. Last week, I ended up posting the picture of the pizza on Instagram. For those of you who follow me there, it was on my story. A picture of my pizza. It was delicious, for those of you wondering. Personally, I enjoy the company that I make. Well, I make tiramisu. Oh, I'm not a okay, I've got a story about tiramisu. About my first time having it. I don't know if it's an interesting story. Let me know while I shut this gate if you guys want to hear it, or I'll move on to another topic. I feel like that's a boring as shit thing to talk about. But like, this is probably going to be the last topic of the live because I just need to drive down the lane and out now. Okay. Yes, I want to hear the story. All right, let's go. Inbred just doesn't exist in chickens. Chickens, fuck whatever. Chickens get freaky, bro. Okay, this the tiramisu story time. So when I think it was Prague, we went to a completely gluten-free restaurant, and I'd never have tiramisu because I didn't know what it was, but I always see it in movies where they always have tiramisu, and I'm like, oh my god, it's such this big cultural thing. It's such a cool thing to have. That's what the cool people eat, is tiramisu. And I was like, oh, it's on the menu. I've got to fucking have it. So I ordered my tiramisu, and Liam ordered like a chocolate cake with like chocolate insides where you cut the cake open and all this like chocolate goodness goo, warm chocolate goo comes out. And we got our tiramisu, and I took one bite of it. And I was like, oh my god, this is fucking coffee. I didn't know what fucking tiramisu was. Probably should have Googled it. Needless to say, Liam had half a bite of his cake, and then he had a tiramisu in front of him, and I had my beautiful chocolate cake. But that's the tiramisu story. Yeah, that's the time where you should probably Google what you order at a restaurant. Wait, hang on. Altakari, thank you so much for the $20. Cheers, mate, for that. Just watching the live while I go out and feed the animals and check the fence line. Hopefully your fence line's still up. It wouldn't be great if it was if you have Primelines, but I hope for you you've got merinos. Enjoy checking the fence line and feeding the chickens. Or the animals. Did you say chickens or animals? I'm not sure. You don't like coffee? No, I'm not a coffee person. But I thought, oh, this tiramisu, it's like, because I saw it in the case. You know how they've always got like a display case, right? And he took his cake. I did take his cake. Liam drinks coffee, all right? But I saw it in the display case. I'm like, oh my god, that looks like chocolatey goodness. That looks delicious. I'm gonna fuck that up. And then I was like, oh, this is fucking me up. And then, yeah, I got Liam's beautiful chocolate cake, and he always, every time we go to a restaurant now and there's tiramisu on the menu, Liam goes, oh, would you like some tiramisu? And I was like, oh no, we learnt a very We learnt a very valuable lesson that day, to Google everything before I order it if I don't know what it is. Fucked. Oh, I was duped. I should have Googled what the fuck tiramisu is. Legends, bison. That's a great job. Great hard job. What is a great job? Anything but what I'm doing right now, probably. It's a very valuable lesson. Learn to fucking Google what you're eating before you eat it. What a gentleman to switch with you. He ate the tiramisu. Liam didn't mind it because Liam's a coffee drinker, so he doesn't mind tiramisu. I am going to head off because whenever I go up this end of the lane on my way out, for some reason it always loses signal. So guys, get out whatever you want to say now, quickly, and then we're going to head off. Gotta watch out for matcha though. It can cause iron deficiencies if you have too much. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Is matcha green tea? Is that like green tea rebranded, or is it a separate thing? Chrissy, thank you so much for committing to 12 months. Thank you. Get on coffee. I don't need coffee. I'm high on life here. That's the most cringe fucking thing I've ever said in my life. I've never heard of Thornbirds, the movie. Is it Japanese? I know it's a Japanese thing, but is it green tea or is it something different? I don't know. But thanks everyone for watching. Tonight's video is coming out, or today's video is coming out in 9 o'clock, 3, 4, 5, 7 hours. So get keen for that. It's grim. I didn't put the main event as the title for this one because I thought that was just not good. Hype the video. You guys hype the video. I don't know what it fucking does, but hype the video when it comes out. I'd appreciate that. Christina, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cheers for that. You didn't say anything, but cheers for that tip. I appreciate that. I'm going to head off. Okay. Goodbye. Toodaloo.